Why hello, my name is Dominique. Thank you for clicking on my video today. Today we are doing my very favorite video to film, to watch, to binge. We are doing my Pan Those Eyeshadows Project Pan. Excuse, I'm a little sick. My kids have been back to school for almost 2 months, so we're sick. I actually kept both of the girls home today, so they're running around. They're supposed to be cleaning their rooms, but we'll see how that works. So, if you are not following me, you should be. And if you are, you may or may not have noticed that I actually didn't post an update last month. So this is going to be 2 months of progress on these eyeshadows. Anyway, I didn't update last month because I didn't have anything to roll out. Although I had a bunch of bonus pans, nothing was rolling out, so I didn't want to just do an update with just bonus pans. So this time we're going to go over bonus pans from last month and this month, and then talk about progress on these crazy shades that I've had, because it's been wild. So let's start with bonus pans last month, and then we'll do bonus pans this month, and then let's start with bonus pans from last month. So last month, my first bonus pan was in the Tarte Make Believe in Yourself palette, and it was in the shade Crystal, which is, oh, sorry for the glare, it's right there. Really liked it, beautiful shade. I had this in a Project Level Up. I believe this was my level 4 palette, which I love because it's like predominantly shimmers, and I like shimmers. So she's going back in my collection. And then I have this little Too Faced Snow Globe Trio, the gingerbread one. And I hit pan in 2 of these. And this wasn't in a project or anything. I just had it on my desk and I was working it with it. So I hit pan in this like creamy color. Sorry, these are super reflective. But this creamy color I hit pan in. And then I hit pan also in this dark brown color. I use this shade to as like a base for my eyeshadows every single day, and I use the brown as a brow color, so that will go back in my collection. Then Ciate. So this is actually a palette that is in my Pan Those Eyeshadows, and I hit a bonus pan in it. So I hit pan in Independent Woman. So it's this cream color, but we'll just spoil it now. This is the shade that was in my actual project, and it only took me like 1 more use to hit pan in it. So I'm glad I didn't like go and update it and like it be for naught. But I was mixing the two because this one was a little too pigmented to be just a base. So I was heavily using this one with tapping in that one. And I ended up getting pan in both of them, which is really cool. You know, getting use out of my palettes is what I am aiming for. It's what my plan is, my goal is for this project, along with the Level Up project also, is that I have a lot of eyeshadow palettes and a lot of them don't have a lot of love. Then I have maybe the Crystal palette was level 3 for Project Level Up, and this Nomad palette was level 4. I think that's what it was, because in August I did hit pan in 2 of my 4 shades of this Nomad palette. I hit pan in Chaos Stage here, and I also hit pan in Helden, which is here, this orange shade. So I hit pan in both of these in the month of August. So that was August. Lots of bonus pans, but nothing for my actual Pan Those Eyeshadows. So fast forward to September. I'll go ahead and just continue talking bonus pans, and then we'll get to our progress. So if you're not following me, I did this cute little collab with DW with this Lucky Chick palette. It was a tic-tac-toe project pan. We each tried to get a tic-tac-toe in one of our palettes. It had to be a 3x3. So if you can see here, I actually have 5 pans from the last month. these two, and then this whole bottom row, which got me the tic-tac-toe. So 5 pans out of this Lucky Chick. This was really cute. I liked it a lot. And back to the Nomad palette. I got my other 2 pans for my Project Level Up. So I already had pan in this one. I got these 2 and then these 2 to level up from level 4. And what else? My Ipsy palette. This is my level 5 palette for Project Level Up. And I did hit pan in this purple. I already had pan in pink. And anything else? Let me see. Daydream Nomad, Daydream Nomad. Oh, and then this is level 1 for Project Level Up. And I just posted a update for it, so this isn't that much of a spoiler, but I did hit pan in this white color. I don't know if you're going to be able to tell, but there's a pan there, and I already had pan in that pink. So those are all bonuses. I didn't count how many of those were. I probably should have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then last August, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So in 2 months, I got 15 bonus pans, which is crazy because my actual project is not going so hot. It is just my color story is so difficult. And I thought for sure I was going to hit pan in one of these this morning when I was doing my makeup. But it's like the pan that never ends. I have such a big, huge crater in it. And it doesn't get there. And that shade is coming from my Alice in the Looking Glass, or Through the Looking Glass palette from Urban Decay. I'm working on Heads Will Roll, which is, you can see it's like right there. There's a huge O dip in it, like it's giant. I have used this shade 25 times. I will swatch it for you. It is like a true, like, it kind of reminds me, now that I'm like thinking about it, it kind of reminds me of Jasmine's outfit from Aladdin a little bit. So I should have got a napkin. Okay. So that's that. Staying in after 25 uses. I don't have a pan, which is crazy because the dip is, I'm telling you, huge. I've been using it as an eyeliner for my lower lash line. I love it. It's beautiful, but I'm ready to get it out of here. Love it though. I'm sure I'll hit pan on it this coming month. Now, this melt one is going to be here for the rest of my life. This is, let me find something. This is my little makeup eraser. This melt collab with Bailey Sarian. Beautiful. Love it. But it is going to take me the rest of my life to hit pan in it. I have that color Strychnine right here in my project, and you can tell, like, I'm working right in here, and if you compare it to this one, there is some disturbance. It does not look the same as the other ones, but it's just not going anywhere. And I've used this 17 times. Oh, let me swatch it. Again, it is pretty. I do like it. I use it a lot as an eyeliner because it's supposed to be like a tealy color, but it's nearly black. So this is an eyeliner most of the times that I use it. So those two are staying in. The Urban Decay I'd used 25 times. I don't know if I told you that. So something that I was really focused on was this Laura Lee Los Angeles Party Animal palette, because I thought I was pretty close. And I was. I used it 22 times, which is still a lot. But I used it 22 times to get a pan in it. I hope you can see there is a pan there. I did really like this. It is a shimmer, but the shimmers don't like show up. They don't have any visual anything. So I just used it as a matte, and I would put it in my crease as like a pink look. Then I have this little Too Faced Snow Globe palette. This is the Angel one, and I have rolled in this color right here, Unwrapped. It is a beautiful chocolate brown. I am working on it. There is a dip, but it's not anywhere near it yet. This one I've used 27 times. So this one I've actually used the most. And I have it on my my lids today too. I've been using it to darken up my looks. So like I have a like more of like a milk chocolate all throughout my crease, and then I deepened it with this darker chocolate that came from this palette. Really like it. It's fine that it's still in. It's a perfect fall color. It's fine. We already talked about the Ciate London, the No Limit shade that I did hit pan on with the help of this one called Independent Woman. So I have pan in 2 of them. That's great. So I can put this one back in my collection. And my last one is the one that's giving me the most fuss, to be totally honest. Like, I don't mind the teals. I don't mind the dark melt color. That chocolate is perfect for this time of year, especially with my my level 2 palette for Project Level Up. But this dang Violet Voss palette, like, I rolled in Coral Pop, which is this super bright coral. I do have like a little bit of a indent. Can you see it? From me using it as liner, but it is just so pigmented, which is I mean, it's a good problem to have. Like, I'm glad that it's a pigmented shade, but I just don't have much to wear with it. It's like it's a loud shade, but it's fine. We're still gonna truck along with it. And honestly, like, come the next couple months, I may be able to like mute it down a little bit and use it more as like an orangey color than a true coral, and like that it'll work for this coming season. Okay, so I did roll out 2 then, that Ciate one and the Party Animal palette. So we're gonna go ahead and roll in something new. I don't know if I'm gonna roll in 2 or not, because remember I rolled in an extra one because my color story just wasn't that hot, but I might roll in an extra one just to keep it like fun if what I roll in is not fun. Okay, so I only use palettes that I don't have pan in yet, and I redid my list. I only have 13 palettes out of my 123, so that's pretty good. And my goal is to have everything have a pan in it, and I did roll in the ABH Jackie Aina palette for my Project Level Up. So if I do roll that in, I'm going to skip it. So let's roll in 1, see what the color is, and if it's not anything too crazy, we'll roll in another one. Alexa, random number between 1 and 13.
Here's a number between 1 and 13. It's 12.
Okay, so number 12 is an Il Maquillage little quad. It's going to be a boring color, so we're going to roll in a 6th shade just so that it's not a boring color story. Alexa, random number between 1 and 13.
Here's a number between 1 and 13. It's 7.
Dang it, Dominique. Okay, so number 7 is my Jeffree Star super awkwardly shaped, like, purple octagon thing. Let me go get those palettes. Hang on. Okay, we're back. We had to situate everybody. My one daughter wanted an enchilada from dinner, and I said, yes, eat it. I don't care. It's fine. You're almost 11 years old. You can go ahead and reheat yourself an enchilada. And then my 6-year-old also came in, wanted an apple, but her little teeth aren't big enough, strong enough, tough enough to start the apple. So I'm the official apple starter for my 6-year-old. Anyways, that's a little side tangent. This is my little Il Maquillage quad. I did have another little Il Maquillage quad in here literally last year. I have 2 of them. This is my second of the 2. But you see what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing like crazy gorgeous about this. It's a nice palette. It's gonna be nice for the season, but it's not a fun color, and I love fun colors. Like, I'm complaining about the teal, but that's the only thing that's giving me life in this project right now. So we're gonna roll in a shade from 1 to 4 and see what we get. Alexa, random number between 1 and 4.
Here's a number between 1 and 4. It's 2.
2. Okay, so number 2, these shades don't have name. Oh, they do. I'm lying too. It's called, I never know how to like read these whenever they have like, I think it's keep rolling. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Thank you, Il Maquillage. So Keep Rolling is a matte. And it's like a, you can't even see it. I swatched it right there. It's like a peachy pinky. And honestly, it almost feels like it's a, cream. It's so nice. These are very nice shades. It's there. I don't know if you can see it, but it's there. It's like a peachy nude. It'll be very easy just to throw it all over the crease. Now this one, I was worried. Okay, so all I have left really on this list of mine is I have quite a few Jeffree Star palettes, and then the other ones are like brand new like Ipsy palettes. So this is the one that I rolled in. It's called it's called Bloodlust. This palette is massive. It is awkward. It is hard to store. It's beautiful. Like this crushed velvet is beautiful. But it's just not practical. I literally haven't touched it like at all. This is what it looks like. It is very like me. These are colors that I know and love. And now that we're talking, like, I think what I'm going to do for this coming year with my Those eyeshadows is, or maybe when I finish off my list, whatever palette I pull in, I don't just need to hit pan on that palette. I'm going to need to no pan left behind that palette, because I have a lot of palettes that only have use in that one that I was like focused on. So I think when this list is over and the whole collection is available for this project, I'm going to have to hit pan in that shade and no pan left behind that palette. Does that make sense? I was thinking about that the other night. Anyways, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. There's 18 shades in this massive, bigger than my head palette. So let's see what we're, honestly, Jeffree Star, like, I know he gets a lot of like crap, but his makeup is good quality. Alexa, random number between 1 and 18. I'm sorry, I'm sick.
Here's
My
a number
brain
between
is
1
like
and 18. It's 6.
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I'm going to be a cheater pumpkin eater because these are all mattes. I'm going to re-roll for a shimmer because that's another matte and it looks beautiful. Like it would be a relatively easy matte to use every day, and I might be biting myself and get a shimmer that's not easy to use, but I want a shimmer. I can't just do a bunch of mattes. Alexa, random number between 1 and 18. Please be a good one. Alexa, random number between 1 and 18.
Here's a number between 1 and 18. It's 9.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so 9 is a shimmer. It's not, I was hoping for like one of these shimmers, these like purpley pinks, but it's a shimmer nonetheless. So it's this like, it almost looks like a antique-y greeny gold, which is perfect for this time of year. Like literally if you saw this big old purple palette, you would not think that I was pulling in an antique-y green, like ugly, grungy, greeny gold. But I am down with that. Ooh, these are nice. His quality of his stuff is nice. Like we cannot crap on it. Like, so it's just a pretty goldy, greeny, dirty money color. It's gonna go perfect for this season. I honestly could probably use it with any of these colors and it'll be fine. So that's what we're rolling in. Greeny, almost nothing, and then my ones that are just not dying. So thank you for following along. Thank you for dealing with me and my baby, maybe not as peppy as I usually am, because I'm sick. Like, you gotta love kids and their germs. Anyways, thank you again for watching. If you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe. I have some panning videos on my channel if you like to pan, like to binge pan, like to watch panning. Come and hang out. I'll see you later. Bye.